So I am going for everybody. All exam question paper just for 5 minutes each. First of all, ACCAglobal.com. ACCAglobal.com. In ACCAglobal.com, when you go in students category, under students you go study support resources. Under study support resources, there is ACCA qualification, there is DIP IFRS. Say suppose first of all we go in DIP IFRS. DIP IFRS. Now in case of DIP IFRS, they are saying CB specimen exam. CB specimen exam. CB specimen exam past exams. All the past exams are there. Okay. अच्छा better है मैं ऊपर जाऊं 1 second. CB specimen exam. The way the screen is opening, whether you are giving exam from any part of the world, in exam hall the screen will open like this. For diploma IFRS students, it will be opening like this. Now this will be the first page in the exam when you will be giving exam. This is the first. I am not reading these instructions. You should be reading once. That भाई क्या rules है क्या नहीं है. They are saying there are 4 questions. I am doing in the right hand side below there is next button, next tab. I am clicking the next tab. In the next tab, I am not reading these instructions because I read many times, but every student should be reading them at least once. When you start your study, first of all, ready what is the exam. As Surojit said, I want to pass the exam. Surojit just now said. So pass होने के लिए सबसे पहला काम क्या है कि what is the exam structure. They are saying you want to start. Yes, I want to start. Now, when the question will be asked for IFRS exam, this will be the format. In the right hand side, they are saying there is a parent company with a subsidiary and want to prepare their consolidated statement of financial position. They have given on the left hand side the short exhibit, that is alpha and beta balance sheet, the investment, the intra-group trading and the share-based payments. So in the left hand side, if you click, then you are able to open a window. You need to size the window. And there is a financial statement of 2 companies given, alpha, beta. Okay? I can close this window. This is written draft financial statement of alpha and beta. Then they are talking alpha investments. That means the parent company acquired shares of subsidiary. When, how much price, the further detail, the revaluation and all that, all those details are given. Then the third, what are the transactions happened in the last 1 year between parent and subsidiary. The transactions which took place between parent and subsidiary in last 1 year. You need to size your window accordingly, the way I am doing. This cannot be done on the day of exam straight away if you don't practice here. Then share-based payments. Another information given relating to IFRS 2 share-based payments. I am attaching this. It is not essential that I need to close all the windows. But then depends how I like. Whether I want to open all the windows, close one of them and all that. This is the 4th adjustments. These are the 4 exhibits given. Then there is given a requirement. I always say that first of all copy the requirement. Close this and put the requirements here. This is the Excel sheet. Since this is a numerical question, there is no theory write-up. For that reason, they have given only Excel. So, using the information of financial or beta exhibit 1 and other exhibits, they are asking that you need to prepare the financial statement, financial position, balance sheet, which is of 25 marks. Now, obviously, when we prepare the balance sheet, it's consolidated balance sheet means combining both the total. So we have taken copied from here, From the question I have copied in the spreadsheet, I have pasted. थोड़ा सा arrange कर दिए, थोड़ा सा figures are arranged. You all are better than me in the Excel. I don't have to teach you Excel. But then when you are regularly working on Excel in your organization, the exam is also based on Excel. If the numerical questions are there, they are purely presentation in the Excel. And this Excel sheet is slightly different than the normal Excel sheet. Because here you cannot add or delete a column or row. Whatever the column rows are there, that is fixed. From this Excel, we can go in the other internet website and all that. But from this Excel, you can't go. Because this Excel is not allowing you to go to Chat GPT, not allowing you to go to Google or anything. The Excel, some basic calculations, adding this column to this column, say suppose this, that is this one plus this one, that you can do. Some plus, minus, summation, divide and all that. Surojit, the NPB IRR is not there in the exam because that was finance subject. So that is not, but basic calculations you should be knowing. We are already doing that in our life. But अगर हम लोग एग्जाम के लिए तैयार नहीं होंगे, तो we can't pass the exam. So presently you cannot go in past term papers because for that you need to complete the syllabus. Then only you can solve past term papers. But then when we complete one by one topic, we discuss. Your job is what? To solve everything, whatever you are studying on Word file, on Excel file. If we suppose move to the second question. This is the first one, the second question. Now second question relating to some IAS, IFRS 3 exhibits. Again 25 marks. Now there is some theoretical part are also there. Again I have copy pasted the entire copy. And then since this is theory also, so I have pasted the entire thing here to save my time. Whatever in the requirement I have pasted here. Since this is theory also, so there is word processor also. So when the question involves theory, a word file will open. All the word features are not there. The basic word features are there. And there is no way by which you can change the font size. You can't change the font size in exam. Because here in the word you can see that there is a drop down arrow 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20 font size. But in exam this is the font size. Now maybe it is eligible for me. But you as a, when you are seeing my screen, you cannot see this. ये क्या है, नहीं दिख रहा आपको. मैं अपने, आप जब करेंगे आपको दिखेगा. In the exam hall, like this screen will be there. How you size your screen, what you will open, what you will not, that you need to be ready before the exam. आने के बाद भी नहीं तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. If this involves some calculation, Excel is also there, spreadsheet is also there. Like that for IFRS, there are 4 questions. If you go in Navigator tab, 1 question, 2 question, 3 question, 4 question. 4 questions are there. Each question is of 25 marks. No option, all questions are to be solved. This is 100 marks paper. Each question will be of 25 marks. And you need to score 50 marks to pass the exam. Suppose I am going in the 4th question. 4th question. I am not reading now. I am leaving the 4th question. They are saying 1, 2 attempted, not attempted. I have not solved anything. And the 4th one is seen but not attempted. I am saying end exam. Yes, sir, end exam. Yes, I want to end exam. Yes, I want to. No, for the time being, no. 1 second. You will see that for this question, the answer is there already. Explain your answer. For every question, the answer tab is there. But when you are solving paper, don't see the answer. The answers marking guidelines for every step out of 25 marks. How the examiner is going to give marks to the student. That is fully written. I am not reading all these, but just showing you the screen. If we want to achieve this with our study, we have to study on Word and Excel only. Normal Word Excel. for the time being, because you can't solve these questions unless and until you complete your syllabus at least 70-80%. So presently we can't solve this, but this is the format for IFRS exam. For IFRS exam, one more thing. The pass percentage in the last 5 terms. This is the pass percentage, IFRS, 45, 35, 39, 45, 41. Can we say the average pass percentage is around 40%? 1 or 2% here and there. Out of 100 students giving exams, around 40 students are passing the exam. Earlier, around 2 years back, the pass percentage was 50%. But in the last 2 years, the pass percentage has reduced. It is around 40%. 40% is not very easy to achieve, understand, because any student who is giving IFRS exam, normally all are good students. It's not like CA exam foundation, 60-70% are not studying at all. Every student is good. Out of good student, we need to be coming within 40%. Around 40% is the pass percent. On a standalone basis, it's good. But if you go into deep, then it is not a very good pass percentage. Normally, in our case, suppose in this batch, there are IFRS around 47-48 students as on today, maybe 50, because 2-3 joined yesterday. So 50 students. Out of 50, how many will give exam in June? Only 10. Or maybe maximum 15. I am saying today only. Out of 50 students, how many will give exam in June? 10 to 15 students. How many will pass? At least 70%. At least. Not a single term in the exam that the result is less than 70%. At least 70%. So whatever the institute result, our result is greater than, far greater than that, because I am a platinum learning partner. And my result should always be better than what the institute average result. Otherwise, I cannot remain as a platinum learning partner of ACCA. So for that reason, our case, the result has to be better than the institute result. Now, suppose out of 50, the 10 to 15 student gave exam. The balance 35 targeting for December. Out of 35, only 5 students will give exam in December. Only 5. Balance gone. IFRS join kiye, story finish. That is not now. That is happening last 10 years. I am teaching IFRS, I don't remember exactly, from 2013. Every term. June, December, June, December, June, December, every term. So it's 10 years story. We always say that whatever happened in the past, there is a very high probability of that being happening in future. So that is happening. कि out of 50 students, see as on today, 50 में से total में 20 लोग एग्जाम देंगे, 30 लोग 60% एग्जाम ही नहीं देंगे, तो पास फेल की बात कहां से आती है? The question of pass fail doesn't come. 20% will give exam in June and for 5-7% will give exam in, because you may be thinking, अभी मेरा ऑफिस है ये है तो मेरे को दिसंबर में एग्जाम देना है, दिसंबर आएगा नहीं. You were thinking जून तो आ गया, दिसंबर भी आ जाएगा, पूरा साल चालू हुआ था, मार्च is getting over. Time will never stop. That's one thing we cannot get back. You don't think when you give exam. My advice, you just start study. Today there is nobody asking you to book the exam form. You just regularly study, you will automatically be able to give exam in June. Okay? Because Surojit was asking, sir, passing the exam. So for that reason. Now again I am going into student tab. Under student tab, study support. Under study support, ACCA qualification. No problem. Under STEM, that is, concentrate here everybody. Those who are new, Surojit is already old student. Given AFM exams, so forget about him. ACCA qualification, I have clicked under ACCA qualification, all 15 subjects. I am concerned with SBR, strategic business reporting. Under strategic business reporting, suppose I am going in the past percentage, you can see 48, 46, 49, 51, 47. For that reason, I was saying average pass percentage 50%. So for SBR, the pass percentage is good. In my journey of ACCA teaching since 2014, I have seen that when the student is studying not at all, then only they are failing SBR exam. When the student is studying something, they are able to pass the SBR exam. SBR exam में लोग fail होते ही नहीं है. Every time the result in my case, suppose there are 10 students giving exam, at least 8 to 9 pass the exam. 8 to 9. दैट्स द रिजल्ट परसेंटेज। यानी कि अगर नहीं पास होते हैं तो कुछ गंडागोल जरूर है, कोई प्रॉब्लम जरूर है। मे बी द इंस्टीट्यूट रिजल्ट इज 50%, माई रिजल्ट in place of IFRS around 70, it is 80 to 90% in SBR, because it is not a difficult exam to crack. But once you read the past term papers, you will find it is what a level, because IFRS वैसा नहीं लगेगा. You will find SBR paper is very very tough, very detailed, but student pass हो जाते हैं, they give their logic and all that. Those who put efforts, they are easily passing SBR exam. I have not seen that any student putting efforts and not able to pass SBR exam. होता नहीं है ऐसा, not happened. Past exam and question paper. Past exam and question paper. For going here, you need to have ACCA Institute login ID and password. IFRS student can log in, ACCA student can log in, CIMA and CPA student cannot log in here. You will say, sir, can you share ID password? I cannot share any other student ID password. That's unethical. So for going here, you need to be ACCA student. Now यहाँ गए, यहाँ पर all the 15 subjects are in the right hand side. We are concerned with strategic business reporting. Strategic business reporting. Under strategic business reporting, it is blank workspace, international. There are different variant, international, Ireland, UK. You will always select international variant. Like in India, we have Ind AS. The difference between Ind AS and IFRS is very, very negligible. Similarly, in UK, they have UK GAAP. But IFRS is relevant for the whole world, so you should be giving international level variant. Under international level, official resources. Past exam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Practice exam 1, 2, 3, 4. Specimen exam 1, 2. So in total, even this can be opened by IFRS student also, because they have the ACCA ID and password. Around 10 to 11 papers are given. Suppose I am going in an specimen exam. Suppose this one. This is assign. Once you assign, then in the left hand side, you will be able to see the paper. Specimen exam for SBR. कहाँ गया भाई? SBR, PM, FR, FM, A, Tax, APM, SP, FM, SBL, FR. कहाँ गए? SBR. ठीक है? They are saying, do you want to start SBR paper? Yes, I want to start. SBR paper, I want to start. Again, the same instructions are written. I am just proceeding further. Next. They are saying section A, section B, section A. Each 2 questions of 50 marks, and section B, the 2 questions of 50 marks. But that is not the case. Sorry. Because the recent exam is focusing, this specimen exam is of the, just 1 second. I want to open the recent structure paper. Whenever we log in with our ID password, it takes you strategic business reporting, blank space, international, under international, official resources, practice exam. I am opening the practice exam. This is March 2023 practice exam. So assigned now SBR practice exam, SBR international past and practice exam, March 2023. This I have opened, because this is as per the new norm. This is section A. 2 questions worth 50 marks in total and 2 questions 25 marks each. Okay? Like IFRS, it is 4 questions, but written as part A and part B. Now in the part A, this is 30 marks. For that reason I was thinking. Actually 50 marks 2 question. First one is 30 and then the second one is 20 marks. And then there are 2 questions of 25 marks each. Here the first question is not like IFRS exam preparing PL account balance sheet. Here the first question is theory, numericals both involved. So suppose I have pasted here the same story. I have pasted so that I don't need to open the requirement. I can do adjustment. All these things I will be doing later. When I will be solving mock papers in the class, then I will be doing. But just I am giving you a feeling that how the exam software runs. Again in the left hand side there are exhibit. There is a defined benefit pension plan, employee benefits details that is there here. Suppose I am not able to close, I can't see because I need to close the window, so it is coming very big. Kya yaar? Control minimize I am doing. Okay.
So just click on the plus button at the top.
No plus button, then it is already going. I am not able to close. ऊपर वाला छुप गया है ना यार.
या फिर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में इसको अलग से वीडियो में पकड़ दो. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में बॉक्स है एकदम लेफ्ट हैंड टॉप में.
ये रहे तो खुला.
नहीं, इसमें जो नया विंडो खोला है ना इसको इसका फोटो में
ऊपर और नहीं जा पा रहे, फिर ये आ जा रहा है.
और उसी का लेफ्ट में आइए वहाँ पे. हाँ हाँ इसको क्लिक कीजिए सर. इसके ऊपर राइट क्लिक कीजिए तो ये टेक्स्ट के ऊपर यहाँ पे जो व्हाइट पेपर दिखा रहा है ना उसके ऊपर. हाँ इसको नीचे. हाँ ये यहाँ पे राइट
अच्छा, लेकिन एग्जाम में ये न्यू विंडो में खोलने नहीं देगा. इन एग्जाम यू कैन नॉट ओपन ए न्यू विंडो. ठीक है, जो भी है अभी चलते हैं आगे, बिकॉज इसको फिर से लोड करने से हो जाएगा. आई मीन टू से दैट देयर आर 4 एग्जिबिट्स, देन देयर इज वर्ड प्रोसेसर, स्प्रेडशीट. अगर कोई कैलकुलेशन है देन एक्सेल इज देयर. द सेम स्टोरी, बिकॉज द सॉफ्टवेयर इज सेम फॉर IFRS एंड SBR स्टूडेंट. देयर इज नो डिफरेंस इन द सॉफ्टवेयर. Just that the level of question they are asking for SBR students is of higher level as compared to IFRS students. यहां पर एक बात और ध्यान देना है कि सपोज आई एम गोइंग इनटू क्या करें यार. Let's reload again. Sometimes it happens when you are practicing on your own. लेकिन मैं इसको कैसे ठीक करूं, मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है यार. ऊपर नीचे तो ये सब खुलता ही है. इन एग्जाम दिस थिंग डजंट हैपन, बट इन द प्रैक्टिकल माने जब हम लोग वेबसाइट पे है, मे बी देयर आर मेनी, इट इज सेइंग दैट यू क्लोज ऑल द 4 क्वेश्चंस हैव क्लोज्ड. ठीक है, आई हैव नॉट गॉन इनटू वन बाय वन ईच क्वेश्चन. I've seen everything here. They are saying not attempted. I have not attempted. End exam. Yes. End exam. Yes. End exam. Now once I will say exit. Under exit again I am going into that same screen. In the same screen you will be able to see 4 tabs. The second tab is mark tab. Under mark tab, if you go that SBR international practice, and they are saying whatever paper you have solved, do you need to do self-marking? Yes, I want to do self-marking. When I will click this mark tab self-marking, then for all the questions, first, second, third, fourth, all questions, the sample answer by the institute, the marking guidelines, and everything are given here. That means for IFRS, the model answer is there only. But for ACCA student, the model answer, you need to go in the mark tab. You need to go in the mark tab, then you can see the model answers, marking guidelines and everything. For all the first, second, third, all questions. For every question on the website, the answers are there. You just need to click the mark tab and you will be able to see the sample answer. If I have done my solution, then marking guidelines I can check. For every question, the marking guidelines is given, and I will be able to give myself marking based on the institute marking guidelines. When I will be taking your test, I will be giving you marks like this only, whatever the institute has said. By that way, we can say that we can practice on the institute website. This is your exam pattern. So when your exam is purely computer based, seeing on the screen, writing on screen, which we are not habituated with, we have to start from the first day. We cannot take any printout. If you have taken any printout, Girish, throw out of the window now only in the classroom. Throw all the printouts from the window and study on screen. Now I am going into CIMA exam papers. CIMA exam papers. Suppose for CIMA there is a 2020 paper, MCS. Question paper say variant 3. This is 2020 exam paper. This is opening in PDF, but in the exam this will be opening in the software. That there are 4 questions. Each question you need to answer in 45 minutes. And in each question there is ABC, AB, ABC, different parts are there. This first question, 45 minutes, all ABC parts need to be written. If you don't complete in 45 minutes, it is submitted. For ACCA and IFRS, the entire paper is there for 3 hours. For CIMA students, only the part is available only for 45 minutes. Once 45 minutes gone, you are thrown to the second one. So relating to the first part, there is some mail received from CFO or some head, marketing head or somebody, and that they are facing problems, some issues. They are asking 3 questions. And those 3 questions with some newspaper clips, some article, they are asking you to write the answer. In CIMA, there is no Excel, only Word file. Those word features which are there in ACCA exam, these word features are there for CIMA students. There is no calculation involved. You need to write your answer in theoretical term here, and you can't change your font size. The font size will be fixed, which will be coming here at 12. The 12 font size they are using, which will be coming here like this. You can't change this. The second question, the third question, the fourth question and all that. The question and answer, and you will be getting this thing. You see the time remaining. Once you open this, every question will be running for 45 minutes only. Beyond that, it is not allowed. So CIMA students need to practice everything on Word file. They don't need to practice anything on Excel sheet. They don't need to practice preparation of PL account balance sheet fully, because their exams is theory based. I'm not reading the question because we have not studied anything. Just giving you a filler that exam ka pattern kya hai. If you go on AICPA, I'm not going there because that is multiple choice question in AICPA. Question 4 answer, you need to select one like that. They have 2 types of question. One is, normal 1 question, and then there is a task based simulation. One scenario based on that 5-6 multiple choice questions. But entire paper is multiple choice. According to me, multiple choice exams are most difficult exam to pass. Whereas the student think in other way around. Multiple choice questions are more difficult to pass. Why? Because in multiple choice, the entire syllabus will be tested. And in multiple choice, the pass percentage are always 60, 70, 75%. You need to score 70-75% to pass the exam. Your accuracy level should be very good. Your knowledge about the subject should be very thorough. Then only you can pass multiple choice question exams. But in essay type exam like ACCA SBR IFRS CIMA, you will be getting part marking. Maybe you are wrong, you will be getting some marks. So always the results are good where the questions are based on essay type. But where the questions are based on multiple choice, the result is not good. This is just the format of the exam for everybody, and my advice is study on screen everything, don't take any printout. Because if you take any printout,